Oh, hi, I'm Carlisle McFuggit. Synthetic drug sales are on the rise. Only a dummy wouldn't want to get in on this action and make a few greenbacks for himself. But making drugs can get kind of tricky. So join us today on how to do technical shit, and we'll talk about how to make drugs for people. How to make drugs. How to make drugs out of things you find under your mom's sink. How to make drugs so you can afford to live somewhere other than your mom's house. How to manufacture drugs from common household products. So drugs come in all shapes and sizes, and people love doing them. Choosing a drug is easy. You don't. You let the drug choose you. You're gonna want a drug that's hip. And to find out things that are hip, you're gonna need to go on the internet. A quick search of Google will reveal what's most popular that kids are doing for drugs. Let's see what the little weirdies are up to. Eating laundry detergent, eh? Figures. Now, if you run out of ideas off of the internet, you might be able to come up with some good answers by simply asking yourself a few questions. What do people want? To get high. And what gets high? Comets get pretty high, bro. Now that we've got our materials, we need to wrap it up and smoke it. Reynolds wrap. Time to get fucked up. Reynolds wrap. Roll it up and smoke the fuck out of it. I'm ready to get high. Aluminum. Smoke that now. Now we've got most of the materials we're gonna need for making our drugs. Well, hold the fucking thing still already. We got your Tide Pods here because Google told us to. Comet, because nothing gets higher. And peanut butter, because it's the only other thing I could find. But that's okay because peanut butter goes great with drugs. And we're gonna wrap it up with this. Cheese balls serve no purpose here. I just think they're underrated. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started here. So you're gonna take your foil here and open that up. Suppose just roll some out. Just some. And then you're gonna wanna lay that flat. You got your foil down and just kind of lay it out like this. Then you're going to want to take one of your Tide Pods and open this thing up here. We'll just use one for now because I got some laundry I need to do. Now when it comes to mixing these unstable components, you want to use exact proportions. But I'm not going to waste my time. I'm just going to eyeball it real close. Now you can add your peanut butter. And when you add this, just kind of put it on there. Well, now that you've got all your ingredients on there, you can roll it up. Everybody loves a peanut butter Comet Pod. There. Oh, it's all folded up and ready to cook. Everybody loves a drug with a good cook to it. And to cook, you're gonna need something that cooks stuff. There, that'll cook our drugs. Now you don't just go cooking drugs in the microwave without calling the authorities first. That's a good way to fuck yourself. Your neighbor could smell it. And then that could get to the cops. So go ahead and call them and let them know what you're doing. That way they won't even be suspicious at all.
911, what's your emergency?
Yes, I live at 3261 Wilson Road. I'm about to cook some drugs, but don't be alarmed. Now I scored this unit here from Rent-A-Center and I only paid about $1,000 for it, so it runs pretty good. Let's see here. That looks pretty good. Yum! Women love a guy that can cook, but they don't ask what. Now when it comes to selling a drug, you can't just go walking around selling drugs. You need to look like a drug dealer. That's what you are now. So you need to look the part, and you need to learn how to talk. Hey baby, want to lose some teeth? Follow me. Wait till you have one of these peanut butter Comet Pods. Now a drug dealer's got a good way to carry drugs, like a backpack and shit. So you're gonna need to do that too. Now that you're making and selling drugs, you need to pick out your distributioners. Distributioners are kind of like your little bitch that make you the money and you don't get in trouble. So make sure you look for them. But sometimes you get some people that don't tell the truth when it comes to drugs. You want to make sure you've got a band of loyal distributioners. So when you find these people, make them raise their right arm and swear they won't lie to you. This is the same kind of method they use in a courtroom, and no one lies in court, so it always works. Kind of like when you switched over that car title. Well, that's about all we have time for, but before we go, it's time to reach into our mailbag. Our first question comes from Sean. Now, how do I get my tractor running again if I accidentally run over a squirrel and it gets all jammed up in my wheel well and I'm on my way to my brother's wedding who's marrying my sister's nephew? What the fuck? This actually happens to me about 3 times a week out here. First thing you need to do is get yourself an old pillowcase, because when you get this squirrel out of here, he's not going to be too happy. The next thing you need to do, assuming you got the John Deere Lawn Boss 3120 with twin hydrostatic rear end, is you need to identify the sex of the squirrel, whether it's a boy or a girl. And you're going to do that by taking your pinky and shoving it up the squirrel's butthole there. If it's a girl, she's going to have some eggs in there. It's been a pretty early spring, so there's probably only 3 or 4. But this is a boy. Now what that means is it's probably his squirrel nuts are wrapped around the back end there. And once I free those up, I'll be able to get him out of there.
There, come here, buddy. Yeah, that's it. Hold on now. I got you.
Well, that's all we have time for. Thanks for joining us. Join us next week. We talk about some other stuff. I'm going to see if I can't run this guy down to the Chinese food store and trade him for some crab meat.
In the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. Whip it in the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. Whip it in the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. Whip it in the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry.